Hello and welcome to Dave's Skillet. Today we're going to make beer goulash. I've got a couple of onions. This is a yellow one. I got a white one. I have 4 peppers I'll be using. I have leeks, carrots, and there's some parsley down there, fresh parsley. These are monster leeks. I swear they're so huge. They're like gargantuan. Okay, and over here we got the meat, which is going to be boneless beef short ribs. I know you can get the cheaper ones, like maybe a ground steak or whatever. And I got 2 packs of mushrooms, the spices, tomato paste. I'm going to use garlic puree, bay leaf. Those are my beers I'm using, Miller. But if you want to use a dark, use a dark. I got kosher salt. I've got caraway seed, oregano, crushed red pepper, and paprika. Now the crushed red pepper, if you have a serrano chili, just take 1 serrano chili and chop it up real fine. And I'm using 2 whole peeled tins of tomatoes. I think these are 15 ounces, 14 and a half. 14 and a half, and black pepper. Right. So I got a lot of washing up to do, and I got to chop all this stuff up. Now the meat, I'm going to make this about the size of my thumb. I'm going to dice it up about the size of my thumb. So that should give me about 1, 2, 3, about 4 pieces. I'll have 4 pieces for each slice. So yeah, that'll be pretty good. So with 4 pieces for each slice, that'll be pretty good. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to put this all in here. It's all going to get cooked in my cast iron Dutch oven. Of course, it's going to be on the stovetop because this is Chicago in the wintertime and it's cold outside, so I'm not going to go out and light no campfire, none of that kind of thing going on. This is strictly going to have to be on the stovetop in the Dutch oven. When I get done doing all that, and it goes for the long term of slow cooking it, it's all going to go in here into the crock pot for about 4 hours. And that'll be it. And so I'll go ahead and get started chopping everything up, washing everything up and chopping it. And we'll be back. Now the fun part begins. Oh. First, I got to turn the kettle on. Now I've put in the bottom of the pan some olive oil, just enough to cover the bottom of it. And we'll get that on medium high. Actually, put it on number 6. Yeah, I think that's a 6. Yeah, that's a 6. My numbers are worn off, so bear with me. Ouch. Now, where'd the beer go? There it is. I gotta open these tins. Gosh. Whew. That'll take a few minutes for that to open up. Now I've combined all the spices together in here, including 1 tablespoon of sugar, but I don't use processed sugar. I'm going to tell you that right now. I use palm sugar, and that's all, because I'm on a keto diet, and you have to be careful what things you put in the pot. Everything's got carbs, so you got to be carb cautious, because you would be surprised what has carbs. So we get these opened up. And by the time I get done opening these tins, that pan should be hot enough to start putting the meat in it. I gotta salt and pepper the meat here in a second. I hope you're getting all of this, because I'm not sure about that camera stand I'm using. I think it's up too high. I think I'm gonna try to lower it down so I can see where it's at. I just got over the flu, so I still got a bit of the sniffles going on, but At least I'm not sick any longer. And I was out today in it because I had to get some groceries in. Let's drop this down and see what happens. Okay, now I'm going to move that like that. There, that should do. That should be enough. Okay, now got to put some salt and pepper on this stuff. Now, like I said, the beer, use any beer you like. I would say go with the dark. And I'm going to go with this particular brand of tomato paste. You can use whatever brand you like, that's fine. I'm using this garlic here, the garlic paste, only because I got to use it up or it's going to go off. So, you can use fresh garlic if you wish. That's up to you. There we go. A little bit of salt, kosher salt that is. My favorite, Dollar Tree. Guess how much I paid for it? Come on, it's $1. Everything's $1. And then we'll put the pepper in. I got this today over at Walmart. Okay, that's good. Now, get that stirred into the meat real good. I think that's getting hot. Planning on putting some butter in it, but I'll put just a drop of butter in it later after I get this meat going. I want to do that with the mushrooms. So I gotta wash that off. Right, now. Okay. That should be hot. I can feel it. Feels hot. Yep. That's a good indicator. That's a hot one. Cumin out. This is a 5-quart Dutch oven. This one doesn't have legs. This is designed for use on a stove top. Although you could take it out in the woods and put it in the fire. That'd be fine. All right, now there are different ingredients for goulashes. Some don't put the peeled tomatoes in it. Some leave that out, but I'm going to go with that. And I need to have some broth with it. Now, oops, just roll it around. Okay, I'm going to go with the beef broth. I've seen people use chicken, but I'm going to go with the beef today. Just like that. Just a little twist. Get my trusty can opener to open it. Now, everything's been diced up except the onions. I just rough chop those. Right. So I'll just show you. Like that. Just your normal dice job. This gadget here dices the heck out of everything real fast. So, got to pull these out or they'll pop out when I dump it into the pot. There we go. Whew, that was loud. I didn't mean to do that. Ouch. Alright, now I've got to pull the meat out and reserve it once it's cooked, once it's browned. Got to brown the meat. I know I should have just put half of it in, but I'm in a hurry, and I'm not going to worry about all that because I'm in a hurry. Now you can use a cheaper cut of meat, like I was saying, but I wanted to go for some extra flavor town, so I added the rib meat, short ribs, just to see how is that going to, how's that going to work out. Okay, now I gotta get something to put that in. I think I'll just wash this pot out and put it back in the same pot. no harm there. It's going to go back in the heat anyway, but I will wash it off. Now, I got to get me another one of these, I think. No, don't do that, because then I'll have more dishes to clean at the end. Oh no, not a good idea. Go with minimal. I would say go with minimal. I get recommendations all the time. I should have this and I should have that. I want to get a pressure cooker at some point in time, but I'm in no hurry right now. I'm going to be moving, I hope, within a year and a half, too. So buying more stuff to move would be silly. I want to go to Reno, only because I'll be closer to my family. But I got plenty of time to do that. I'll let that simmer for a bit. I had to get a drink of water. Ugh. I was getting dry. Okay, now I got to pull that stuff out of there. I find that this works the best. This gadget is excellent for what I'm about to do. One, it leaves the juices in the pot or pan. It just takes out the meat or whatever you're taking out, whatever you're fishing out. It's only going to take that, which is kind of cool. Some of these still got some redness in them. That's fine. But they're going to go back in the pot shortly. Yeah, put that right there. I'm going to let that reduce down a bit. That's some serious flavor action going on inside of there. Right, now I got to add the mushrooms. Now, I didn't dice the mushrooms. I quartered them. They are cut into quarters, as you can see. They're not diced. I like them this way. That's just me. So in they go. And I got to stir. This is where the butter comes in. I got to add some butter. Use real butter. Don't use anything else. Real butter. I bought this at the farmer's market. This is Amish butter. God, I love that stuff. Their butter is like, oh man, incredible. I thank them with all my heart for selling their butter. Man. So that's about a tablespoon I'm putting in there. Whew. There it goes. Butter in. I don't have any wine. I'm not going to add wine today. You're not going to see any wine in the pot. Only because I don't have any. No red wine in here. Yeah, well, that's the way it goes. I'm going to stir that, get that butter to the bottom so it'll melt quicker. This won't take long. I only added one of those packages of mushrooms. Figured, you know what? Let's just try it with one. I don't think I need a whole lot. Got to add the tomato paste. About a tablespoon of it. Probably got to move this camera a tad bit closer. So let's just do that, because I think you're really seeing what I'm doing here. There we go. Yes, that's better. You can see the tomato pasta in there. Paste pasta. I'm going to get that incorporated. Right. About another minute. I would say about 2 minutes flat out. Reducing those down. And then we put the meat back in the pot. And then the beer goes in on top of that. That is so good. Oh yeah. Meat in. And any juices that drained off of it also goes in. Oh yeah. Gosh. That is so gonna be so good. It's gonna be my dinner. Even though it's almost 4 p.m. now. I don't care. I'll have a late dinner. Probably have it tomorrow. It'll be real late. I don't think I'm going to make dinner tonight. I got a salad going on, so yeah, probably do that. I don't know why my camera stand's wobbly, but it's wobbly for some strange reason. Okay, now the beer. Ooh. Oh, that smells like beer now. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna need some beef broth. Ooh. Now, I'll give that a minute and then I'll start putting in all the veggies. That's good. I got one beer in reserve. If I need to add more beer, I will. Now, start adding the veggies. Stirred up in there. That is going to be so good. This is the kind of meal you need in the winter. So, tomatoes. Leeks got to go in. That's 2 leeks. 2 of those monster leeks I had. You see how thin I cut them? That's the idea, because they will shrink down. Same way your cabbage does when you make soups with that. It will break down. There. Wow. And that's enough of that. All I got left to do is the parsley. Paprika's got to go in now. I'd say about 2 tablespoons of this, maybe 3. I'm eyeballing it here because I'm using a shaker, but yeah. Don't go light, go heavy. These are my spices. I already pre-measured all that stuff out. That'll all be down in the description, the amounts used. Basically, a tablespoon or a teaspoon of each one, depending which one it is. It's in the way. It's just in the way. So, oh yeah. Now, I'm going to have to put the lid on this and come back later. But first, got to put the garlic in. About a tablespoon I'm using. Actually, a half a tablespoon. This stuff is pretty concentrated. So, don't overdo it. I got to sprinkle just a bit more pepper now, just a wee bit. That's it. Lid goes on. And leave it crack just a tad bit, just a sliver, just to let the air out of it, so it doesn't overflow and make a big mess in here. I'm not going to watch it pretty much. about an hour, I'm going to transfer it to the crock pot. That's when I add the parsley. Right at the very end. Okay. I don't know why I got a bunch of gas coming out of me, but I do. Oops, I forgot the onions. Oh my God. Wow, that was a close call. You see that? Yikes. The onions. Okay, they're in. I don't know why I forgot that. No matter. They're in the pot. Doesn't matter. Sauteed or not, it doesn't matter. Now, whew. Put that there so I don't forget it. Actually, put it right on top of the cooker, the crock pot, so I don't forget it. Dang. Alrighty then, I'm going to up the heat to number 7. 7 electric. Right, and we will be back. Okay, we're back. I gotta put everything in the other pot, in the crock pot. This thing was starting to boil over a bit. I didn't notice it, but the angle on the pot isn't exactly level. It's kind of like a leaning tower of pizza back here. So I have to, it's good that I'm doing that, moving it, transferring it, because dang, that's just too much. I put my apron on so I don't splash myself, because I probably would. Okay, now, the ladle. Get out of the way. Push this a little bit closer. Oh yeah, that's looking really good too. Woo! That is smelling real good. Wow, I gotta take a taste of this. Don't worry, there won't be any alcohol left. It'll all be burned away, evaporated off. So, there's always that, in case you got alcohol issues of whatever kind. I wouldn't worry about that. This is about the best kind of stew you could ever have in the wintertime. I think this is going to last me pretty much the rest of the week. 3-4 days easily. Wow, that's something. Okay, now I think I can manage to pour it from one pot to the other. I hope. We'll see how that goes. And presto bango. Come on, get in there. And now it goes level. Okay. That was kind of level. Get the rest of these bits of veggie in there. Give it a good stir. And I'm making a right mess on the stove top. That's okay. I'll just clean it up. Yeah. Now. Woo. Is that something or what? I gotta get this plugged in. And I'm gonna put it on high. And I gotta get me a spoon. Get a tester spoon. Needs a bit of salt. Not much. Just a drop. Okay, now I didn't cover it before, but this is the olive oil that I used when I seared the meat. Let's just stir that around for a second. Get that salt incorporated into it a little bit better. Now I did add those chili flakes to it, but only about a teaspoon of it. I didn't want it to be like so hot that if I wanted to share it with somebody, I wouldn't be able to. Oh yeah, that's good. So I'll put the lid down. It's going to be at least an hour. So 6 p.m. it'll be done, I think. 6 p.m. yeah. Oh, I made a heck of a mess on the stove. I dribbled it everywhere. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, we'll wipe that all up. I don't want that to cake on there and dry, because then it'll be harder than heck to get off. Yikes. Okay. Let's move that out of the way for a second. This heck of a mess. The burner plate is all over the place. I don't know how old this stove is, but it's like ancient news. Oh, now that's level. Okay. Oh God. What's that like? Ooh, that's too hot. Tried to pick up the lid, but it's roasting hot. I'll let that cool down. Now I'll be able to clean up the mess. I'm going to go ahead and add the parsley now. Whew. Fresh parsley will make this pretty good. You can use the dry stuff, but seriously, you'd have to add the whole jar of it to it to get the same effect and flavor. There you go. Just push it down. That's all you got to do is just push it down. Give it the old push. There. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm going to take out one of those pieces of meat just to see where it's at. That one will do, since it came to the surface. I don't know where those bay leaves went to. They usually surface by now, but I'm not going to worry about it. It'll just give me more flavor. Now, there we go. 1 hour on high. If it needs longer, it'll get longer. That might not be done enough. I was kind of hoping that would be done. Not quite. But it's getting there. It's tender, but not the kind of tender I want. So it's definitely going to get the hour. And it's going to get an hour on my famous timer. It's also going to get a bit more chili flake. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the paprika. I'm grabbing paprika and I want chili. Oh, there it is. Okay. So that gives it about a tablespoon in total. Yeah, that'll work. Just push it down. Push it down. Now, I got some vessels to clean in the sink. And then it'll be dinner time. We'll be back in 1 hour. Well, we're back after an hour. The kitchen's cleaned up. I couldn't leave it like that. Wow, it was a disaster in my sink. It's going to have to go probably 2 more hours because it's just not ready. Yeah, no, it's not ready. Not yet. And the steaks aren't tender enough yet. I cut one just 5 minutes ago to see, where are we? And it's not ready. Now, I've got one last ingredient to put in it, and that's the cream. So we'll put the cream in it later. Say in about an hour. We'll give it another hour. Okay, we'll be back. So we're back. It's not quite an hour. I got about 10 minutes to go, but I want to check it. It's not that I'm impatient. I just want to check it. Besides, I got to add the cream to it now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's getting there now. Now it's getting there. We're going to add some whipping cream to it. Hoorah! Okay. Doesn't matter what brand you use. This is Walmart's brand. So, you got some better brand you like? Go for it. I don't think it takes a lot. This is that part where you add some and then take a taste test. It does change the color. Oh, that's looking good. And it should change the flavor. Oh yeah, that's nice. Now, the meat is breaking down. Oh, I gotta show you this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's just breaking apart in my hands. Oh man. Yeah, it's tender, all right. Bit more cream. Stir this up. Oh yeah. I can turn this down to low, to warm. Oh my. Oh my gosh. This is so good. The smell I'm getting here is incredible. Those tomatoes broke down. I knew they would. There's a couple pieces of steak in here. Yeah, there I go. Oh yeah. The lid on it, it's on warm. I'm not cooking now, although it will continue to cook because it's still hot. So that's it, my friends. Gosh, I hope you try this. This is so good. The mushrooms, oh my god, smooth as silk. Wow. This is really good. I don't remember my grandmother making this one. I do remember seeing her cooking in the kitchen. And my father, after she left, well, he pretty much took on that job. A lot of German recipes, I'll tell you. When your grandmother's from Germany, you can expect that. She's going to be cooking foods from Germany. Wow. And even though I was a young child, I was still allowed in the kitchen, in her kitchen, to watch. I'm so glad. That's probably what encouraged me to cook. Oh my God. That is so good. I won't eat in front of you. Bon appetit, my friends. I'll put everything down below. The ingredients list, everything. Just do it. It's good.